This Hollywood mom group drama is getting messier by the hour. What started as a personal essay from Ashley Tisdale French has now spiraled into a full-blown online spectacle. Celebrities like Meghan Trainor, Hilary Duff, and others are suddenly part of a story no one expected, and fans are obsessed, analyzing every post, every emoji, every subtle reaction. It's not just gossip, it's a glimpse into what happens when friendships collide, egos clash, and social media turns private moments into public fascination. Some moms are joking, some are mocking, and some are staying completely silent. And the internet? It's watching and waiting for every move. By the end of this story, you'll see why even Hollywood moms aren't immune to the high school-like drama of exclusion, subtle shade, and unexpected revelations. And trust me, some of the reactions will surprise you. Ashley Tisdale French's essay started as a deeply personal story, but it quickly became a catalyst for chaos. She opened up about leaving her mom group after realizing things weren't as perfect as they seemed. At first, it felt like she had found her village, a place where other moms understood exactly what she was going through. But the vibe changed slowly. Invitations started drying up, events went unnoticed, and she felt herself being excluded from moments that once felt natural. Ashley described it as a strange return to high school feelings, being overlooked, left out, and wondering if she was cool enough to belong. Even without naming anyone, the essay struck a chord. Readers immediately felt the tension, and fans began dissecting every detail, searching for clues about who was involved. It wasn't just a story about friendship, it was a window into the unspoken dynamics of a Hollywood mom circle, where smiles can hide subtle rivalries and small exclusions feel huge under the public eye. Rumors started flying online, but let's be clear, nothing here is confirmed. What's undeniable is that Ashley's honesty resonated, and it set the stage for reactions that would surprise everyone, including the celebrities themselves. Once Ashley's essay went public, the internet went into detective mode. Fans quickly started connecting the dots, scrolling through old photos, and piecing together which Hollywood moms might be involved. Suddenly, Meghan Trainor, Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore, and Gabby Dalkin were all in the spotlight. Social media exploded with speculation. Every throwback photo, every tagged post, even subtle emojis were dissected. Rumors suggested tensions had been simmering behind the scenes for months, and fans couldn't get enough. Suddenly, what began as a personal reflection became a full-blown online investigation. It wasn't just curiosity, it was obsession. Viewers wanted to know who felt excluded, who reacted, and who stayed silent. And with each new post, the story gained momentum, pulling more celebrities into the drama, whether they wanted to or not. By now, it was clear. This wasn't just about a mom group anymore. It had turned into a viral spectacle where small actions carried huge weight, and the world was watching every subtle move. Meghan Trainor finally broke her silence, and she did it in the way only she could, with humor. On TikTok, she recreated the exact moment she'd learned about the drama, typing at her computer with a shocked, animated expression. The video was set to her new song, Still Don't Care, and her caption, just a string of coffee emojis. Her reaction wasn't defensive or dramatic, instead it was playful, almost like saying, "I see you, internet, but I'm not taking this too seriously." Fans couldn't get enough, dissecting every gesture, every expression, every emoji. Was she amused, annoyed, or just indifferent? Meghan's video left it up to the viewers to decide. This playful response made it clear. She was aware of the essay and the online buzz, but she wasn't going to fan the flames. In a story that was quickly getting messy, her TikTok was like a little wink to the audience, aware but untouchable. And while Meghan kept it light, the others' reactions were anything but subtle. Just when fans thought Meghan's playful TikTok set the tone, Matthew Coma, Hilary Duff's husband, turned up the heat. On Instagram stories, he posted a parody headline mocking Ashley's essay. The fake headline suggested self-obsession and joked about parents focusing more on themselves than their kids. The post was clever, biting, and instantly viral. Some fans laughed, loving the humor. Others felt it was a little harsh, questioning why a private story had been turned into a public roast. Either way, it added fuel to the fire, making it clear that this wasn't just a quiet disagreement anymore. Matthew's response also highlighted the unpredictable ways social media can escalate drama. A single post, a few words, or a parody image could ignite thousands of reactions, comments, and debates. Suddenly, what was once a personal story had become a public spectacle. And while Matthew's bold move grabbed attention, there were still quieter reactions that spoke volumes. Amid all the viral posts and speculation, a source close to the group told people that the drama boiled down to a simple misalignment of values. Friends naturally drift apart, the source explained, and while Ashley made her feelings public, the situation wasn't meant to explode online. It's a reminder that sometimes what looks dramatic from the outside is just life moving on. People grow, priorities shift, and friendships can quietly fade. In this case, a private misunderstanding became a spectacle because of social media and public attention. This perspective gave fans pause. It suggested that not everything needed a dramatic showdown. Some tensions are normal, some rifts inevitable, and not every moment belongs on a headline. But even with this explanation, the internet couldn't stop watching. Every subtle post, every tiny reaction became part of the story, keeping the drama alive and the speculation relentless. After weeks offline, Gabby Dalkin returned to social media with a seemingly lighthearted post on Instagram threads. What did I miss? On the surface, it looked playful, a casual way to ease back into the online world, but fans immediately read between the lines. Was it innocent or a subtle jab at the ongoing drama? The timing made it feel amplified, as if every word carried extra meaning. In Hollywood, even the smallest post can spark speculation, and Gabby's message was no exception. Her response showed how, in this celebrity circle, subtlety can speak louder than a full statement. Some people laughed, some speculated, and others simply waited for the next move. And while her post was brief, it reminded everyone that social media magnifies every nuance. Even as some reacted with humor, others stayed completely silent, leaving viewers to wonder who's really saying something and who's just watching from the sidelines. Meanwhile, some of the biggest names stayed quiet. Hilary Duff and Mandy Moore didn't post a word about the drama, and that silence spoke louder than any comment. In Hollywood, not responding can be a strategy. Sometimes it's wiser to let rumors fade on their own rather than fuel the fire. Fans, of course, didn't leave it alone. Every pause, every missing post was analyzed endlessly. Some saw silence as wisdom, others as indifference, and a few even took it as subtle judgment. The internet turned absence into a statement, proving that in celebrity culture, saying nothing can be just as powerful as speaking out. This quiet approach added another layer to the story. It wasn't just about Meghan's playful TikTok or Matthew's parody, it was about perception, timing, and how people interpret actions, or in this case, inaction. And while some voices remained unheard, the drama still held everyone's attention, leading to the question that lingers for all of us: why does exclusion sting so much, even for the rich and famous?
At its core, this isn't just a story about Hollywood moms. It's about human connection, social dynamics, and the universal desire to belong. Even the most successful adults, celebrities with fame, money, and influence, can feel excluded, judged, or left out. This drama struck a chord because it mirrors experiences we all recognize. The high school feelings, the subtle shade, the exclusion. It's relatable, even in the glitzy world of Hollywood. Fans were captivated not by gossip alone, but by the tension between appearances and reality, the private versus public selves, and the emotions that simmer beneath polite smiles. It's a reminder that friendships can be complicated, social circles ever-shifting, and sometimes silence speaks louder than words. And while Meghan's humor, Matthew's parody, Gabby's subtle posts, and the silent players all tell pieces of the story, the bigger lesson is clear. Inclusion, understanding, and empathy matter, no matter your age, status, or Instagram following. So the next time you scroll through celebrity drama, remember, It's more than a headline. It's a glimpse into real human emotions, and sometimes the quietest reactions reveal the loudest truths.